Hi, how are you? Let's check this out. So what I have here is those 20 lights. I made a video about unboxing, and then this is the solar panel that is here connected to it. This solar panel is powering all those lights for 4 hours or longer. And today I want to show you what happens if it doesn't work for hours, if you're not satisfied, like you have this on there and it doesn't perform very well. This could be because of the batteries in here, that you didn't follow the instructions of the manual, because it says that on here two things. It says, first of all, that you have to close this plug very nicely and tight, especially when there's rain coming on it, so this has to be waterproof closed. And also you have to charge the batteries. There was a sticker on those solar panels that said to charge the batteries first before you use them. And in order to do that, you would have to open here this little door. There, you can see that. There's a USB-C connector in there. That's how this thing gets charged. Now let's put this on here nicely. We don't need the sticker no more, because I know now how to do that. I know now to close this rubber gasket good, so that we don't get any water in there. And in this USB connector, we use this USB A to C charge cable to charge it inside here. But if you are good and you have, let's put this on here like that. If you're good and you have a charger at home, let me set this camera up good. We can see this better. Where's my camera? Here, so like this. Of course I can't see good. Okay, let's turn this around like this. There. If you have a battery charger at home, let's turn this off. If you have a regular battery charger at home, what you can do is unplug here. Once you unplug, you check if those connectors are good, if they're corroded or not. Hopefully not. And then you can use the little screwdriver that came with it. It was pretty nice of him to include one. And then first of all, you have to unscrew here the mount. That's a little bit inconvenient. That's why it's most likely easier to just use the internal charger. But if you have like a balancing charger that is made for those battery cells, then this is technically the better solution. If you use a real charger, a powerful charger that is made extra for those batteries and is able to charge and test the batteries. So when you open this up, especially when you had it outside for a long time, you look in here, that there is no humidity in here. I really highly doubt this will last very long with no seal here. I mean, there is a seal right here in the corner. This is a very, very tiny seal. So here we have one battery. They have the other battery here. Always make sure that they're both in the same orientation. They are in here in parallel. So don't confuse power and ground. See that? In here you can see this. They are in parallel, right? The ground is here, power is up here. Both batteries same direction. It goes in here. And it goes in there. So those batteries have 3.84 volts. Both. I don't know. It's like half full, I would think. They are what, 4.2 when they're full. You see, both are charging, and so that's when you charge them outside the light fixture there, the solar panel, to make sure they are 100% good. This is one of those chargers that will show you if the battery is in a bad state or a bad battery. But they look like super good because they are brand new. So of course, it's night now. I had the batteries here in, how would you call this, like a battery charger. And just to show you how this works. And it's fully charged. Now I'm struggling with getting the last few screws into the solar panel at the night. Now, there's more things I notice now where it's dark now. The panel here, I think it's on, oh, I don't know. There's a little tiny blue light here. You see, all of a sudden light comes on, right? So, okay. You look over there. Those are all those lights. They are much brighter, or they look brighter, kind of, than the ones in the gazebo here. The ones up there are the ones that are powered by 110. The ones here now, those are the ones that are powered by, look at this, they are powered by the solar panel. This is pretty bright, right? Here's the solar panel connected to those. Of course, so they are not stringed up now. Let's see up here. So this is how much light the 110 volt version does. Yeah, that's what that looks like. 110, and then those are the, I think they have a different color. They look so much whiter. When I look at it with my own eyes, they look white, where they are more yellow. Those, all of them. I don't know. I like this yellow better. But so I have to string this up somewhere to see how it looks like on the string. So one more thing I have to say here. So I have the remote for those guys. I have them over there on the table, so it works that far. See? The remote works so far. And the ones with the electric wiring don't have a remote. The 110 volt ones, when I click there is nothing happening. But the ones back there now, the new ones, they have a remote. This is amazing. You can turn them on or off. You can do like a blinking situation. Then this situation where they go, where they pulsate. I don't know what that is good for. Another click is on. Another click is blinking, pulsating, and on. And then brightness doesn't do much. Yeah. So the brightness doesn't do anything. And then you can set it to 1 hour, 2 hour, or 4 hour, or off. Oh, that's off.